What's going on, guys? Dockery here, and in this video today we're going to be discussing my Robinhood account. Since my last video, if you've not seen it, I'll post it down below. Since my very first video on Robinhood, I've gotten a lot of questions and I wanted to answer some of those questions today. If you don't know, I have a Robinhood account. Okay, we're logged in right here. We'll see if it'll focus in. Catch the focus somewhere. $150,000 in my Robinhood portfolio. I've had a lot of questions, so I want to answer those for you today. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go over the top 3 main questions that I've gotten asked for right here in my YouTube comments, and I'm also gonna probably jump over maybe to Facebook as well. But number 1, a lot of people continue to ask me is, hey Cole, is this practical for a average person who's making $40,000 a year, you know, $30,000, $50,000 a year? Is this practical and should I get started? So number 1, I'm by no means an expert investor, but one thing that I will tell you is there's 2 main things that you need to focus on to get ahead in life. Number 1, what is your main thing going to be? What is that main source of income that's going to excel you to the next level? I'm a big believer on doubling down and putting all your eggs into one basket when you first get started. You know, if you are starting a business, okay, don't try to invest your money into other things. Really focus down on the one thing first, especially if you're not at $100,000 a year yet, or you don't have a lot of money saved up yet. Everything that you have to invest, I suggest investing into yourself, into education, as well as back into that main business. Now, say that main business may be day trading or investing. Obviously, I'm not that person for you. I'm the person for you when it comes to e-commerce, anything digital marketing, sales, all of that, and obviously inspiring you to take those next steps. But I really suggest on focusing on what your main source is going to be. And then number 2, once you have that main source, investing into growth, right? So whether it's stocks, whether it's real estate, you know, there's Airbnb, there's all kinds of ways of making residual income right now, you know, but number 1 is finding what that main income source is going to be. Number 2 is once you start getting that money, okay, don't go and spend it on depreciating assets. You know, I think it's a mistake a lot of people made. You know, I made it myself. I went and bought a lot of vehicles, but at the same time that I bought a lot of vehicles, I took a lot of my money and I went and I invested it, okay, which now still allows me to bring in money while I'm sleeping, and I still have my main business that I continue to invest back into. So to answer your question, yes, I think your average person can get into this, but I suggest if there's something else that you want to do that you know can make you a lot more money and you're passionate about, invest into that first, okay? So that's question number 1. Question number 2 that we're going to go over is how much money I started my account with. That's the question I've gotten asked probably the most is, Cole, how much money did you start your account with? So I started my account a little less than 6 months ago. It's almost 6 months now, with $100,000. Now I have put in a few deposits here and there, but for the most part, I got started with $100,000 and my account is now again at $150,000. So that's question number 2, guys. So question number 3 is essentially why I chose my portfolio style. Again, if you guys don't already know, I'll kind of go over my portfolio again. If we check this out, $150,000. You can see today we're up 2%, $3,562 gain. And then in the after hours, I'm up 851. And overall, I own Apple, Facebook, Amazon, Snapchat, Alibaba, Disney, Berkshire and Hathaway, which is a very common pick, American Express, Tesla, S&P 500, Applied Therapeutics, and then I obviously have some of the free shares that I've been getting from you guys joining Robinhood. I'm not really too concerned about, but a lot of people ask me, like, why are those the things that I'm invested in? And for me, one of the first things that I learned when investing was, if you're someone who's new, I suggest investing in stuff that continuously goes up and that you don't have to watch. I'm not in here day trading on a normal basis with this account, and I don't want to be. This is money that I want to put and let sit, and I'm putting it into companies that I really know that are going to continue to go up and that are in emerging markets. So for me, that's why I went with that route, because number 1, I knew I was starting with a large amount of capital, so I don't need to try and go to find stocks that are at $1 and in the next year are going to go up to $30 and buy, you know, thousands of them. That's not the style of trading that I'm trying to do. For me, I'm trying to take money that I'm making and put it in stuff that I know is going to be consistent over the years and has shown consistency, and invest into markets that I know that are continuously growing and still have yet to, you know, expand where they can go. So for me, my portfolio style, again, is not very aggressive. It's not even very, I would say it's very moderate in the sense of the style of investing, because for me, again, this is not something where I'm trying to get rich. I'm trying to allow my money to work for me, that continuously make more money than a bank account, because a bank account, the interest makes me absolutely nothing. It doesn't even keep up with inflation. So for me, this is a way of beating my bank account. This is really all it is a way for me to beat my bank account by investing in companies that I know are continuously going up, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, if you have more questions, I plan on doing more Robinhood videos and sharing my journey and sharing my portfolio as it continues to grow, and sharing my journey with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, drop them down below. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.